What's good? What's good? What's good, bro?
I'm cool. Got 100 mil on my to-do list. Got be stupid. Slide this way, just don't miss it. When we come back, talking about everybody know him. Everybody know you're a goof. I done popped out, feel like Odd Future. Tyler created my look. Them boys like 5. That's hope. This ain't straight from auntie. We pink slip boys, no car lease. Like a Barbie. I'm sorry, not sorry, like Beyonce. Can't go to the mall, I'm 2-packed. On the jet plane. Shit for a vacate. Free real. Road truck got brown like thing. And my wrist all green like my watch face. My bankroll blue as a crybaby. And my outfit up in the
us, diamonds get the headache. Switching lane, I'm scanning. Near tanning. Me and my be sharing it. I'm done running my 50 men. I feel like reflanding. Ain't got a can.
We doing it a little different today.
I just stared at. I got 7 rooms filled with clothes. It's also on the awareness. Yeah, ain't talking about no TV show when I say I got bareness. I had to figure it out the hard way. No, I don't care, little ski. Hey, I know talking online, but checking in real life. I'll never struggle again. I done held down my mans. I put my mom in a brand new Benz. Grown they asking for pics like a fan. You my dog, I do what I can. Brand new fish bowl, look like Saran.
Not my type, I'm still rich, all rap, I still ain't no pressure. I'm
Make
still
sure I
relaxed.
get this audio right first.
I said rich when I cheat on my she still gonna take me back. I can talk that, but backing it up, that's what I'm better at. Pull up in the red, this sheet so orange look like a leather crab. Pull up in the red, this sheet so orange look like a Hermes bag. Kiss your goodbye, she come with us cause she ain't come back.
Test.
Inside the bubble back.
Many niggas call me one, but I can get me many. I put you on it. I get this through your head. ITS, US around the globe, think I did. I'm getting up, I'm with whatever, however they wanna play it. Like bam, bam, I went to the fly, I met it at the bodega. To the
Okay, man, cool. I see. Alright, so like I said, we're doing it a little different today, man. We're going to the playoffs. But now, the way I'm gonna get this set up is kind of different. So yeah, we're going to the playoffs. Got a lot of little different stuff for y'all today. The camera angle and all. So we're going with OKC. Right. See, this the unique part. One game. Do me. One game. 3 minutes. Try to just teach. Tough man. OKC.
I'm richer than all of the nerds. Yeah, I'm flexing a big bank road. These nuts in my pockets ain't hurt. I had a change of the talk at it to get ripping the crazy till they burn. 24/7, I said it. I think I'm that the way that I blew up and left on the earth. I hope that you don't think you can just rock with the. You can come over here. You can try pulling up on this with them. I don't even posting no pics on the Instagram. I just stay out.
We on go mode. From here, y'all want to hear from me again. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the YouTube.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Game 1. 2K Sports presents the playoffs of the NBA. And tonight it'll be the Oklahoma City Thunder going up against the Memphis Grizzlies. I'm Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Tim Legler, along with our reporter, Allie LaForce. And the starting group for the Grizzlies. We've got Eden. Wells is out there with Monty Aldama. Then there's John Morant. And it's Coward in at the shooting guard position. For the Thunder. At the guard spots will be seen Gilgeous-Alexander and Wallace. Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot, and it's Williams at the 3.
Here we go.
Taking a look at Oklahoma City. Looks like they must be feeling the pressure of this winner-take-all matchup.
Yeah, I mean, they've only got one shot at this. There's not going to be anything secret about their game plan. They've just got to play to their strength.
Now, here's Wells. Tries it from 9. And that one drops. And so it's Oklahoma City with it. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. To the inside. Edey with the steal. Up top, Wells. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Here's Aldama. And no good that time. Good D by Holmgren. And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Mark Dagnall gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. The topic at hand, John Morant. His ability to completely dominate at times because he's so athletic and aggressive. Coach said he can't let him live in the lane. The captain bodies in front of him to make it work. Everything gets Kelly back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you for that.
And you want to prevent Ja from driving to the rim, but you gotta also contest it at the mid-range and just hope it doesn't go in.
Now, here's SGA. And the jump by Holmgren.
That's a great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it right where it needed to be.
Morant outside. Good on the 13-footer. Morant's got his second bucket.
This is what Morant does best, a natural scorer who does it in a variety of ways.
Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Here's Holmgren. And the jump by Holmgren. Nice back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Morant against SGA. Morant. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. There's Williams. Lays it up off the glass.
Man, that's a lot of strength in there. Williams finding a way to get that to go.
Pass to Aldama. Down low. Edey gets the bucket.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
Now, here's SGA. To the paint. Here's Holmgren.
Given the Holmgren is 7 feet tall, he's a threat to throw it down at any time.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Morant with it. Out to the wing. Pass to Wells. It could go. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Oklahoma City out in front, leading by 3. And for 2K Sports, we'll be back here at Paycom Center right after this. And we're ready to get back into the action here in Game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Oklahoma City.
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
And how about the work they've done inside, just owning the paint so far?
Holmgren plays at the 4, with Hartenstein at the center spot. At the guard spots, we'll be seeing Gilgeous-Alexander and Wallace. And it's Williams at the 3, the small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. No scoring in this one.
And they're beginning to just flat-out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Jerome. Outside Jackson. Pass to Prosper. 6 to shoot. And just needs to get off the shot here. Jerome. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander. quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game. And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isolo. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Substitution number 1:52 left in the first half. Pass to Aldama. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws. And it looks like, yep, it's the coach's challenge. So far, that triggers a replay review by the official.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal foul.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
Everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's called about. Getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. That's good from Morant.
And there's no doubt Morant near the top of the list of elite scorers in this league.
Both free throws good from Morant.
And that's about what we expect. He's been excellent from the line tonight.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And such a nice move to make the basket work. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 points this quarter. Morant passes to Aldama. Pass to Jackson. Kicked in by Holmgren.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity. And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possession.
It's really a team effort out there right now, which is great to see. No one wants to be the weak link.
Now here's Morant. He has 6. 46 seconds left here in the second. And Aldama has it in the corner. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. Pass to Hartenstein. It's a nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Morant against SGA. Top of the key. Rebounded by Jackson.
And players avoid taking mid-range shots these days. It's almost like the threes are easier for players to get.
Now here's Morant with 3. That one no good. And that does it for the first half of play. The Thunder lead by 9. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Some great postseason action in the first half of play. A healthy lead has been built for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
I mean, when you go inside and impose your will this way, you're delivering a gut punch.
Yeah, there's a whole other half to go, but the way they're winning this makes them the heavy favorite now. And looking at where the Thunder stand in the series, I'm curious. You guys both played in a lot of playoff games. What's a game 1 like?
To me, it's the most important game of the series. A chance to come out strong, set the tone, Ernie, like getting everyone on notice. And game 1s are really the best chance for the underdog to sneak in and steal a win.
Yeah, you say that, Kenny, because you're the underdog around here. You better not be stealing nothing away from me. Stay away from my snacks. I'm the alpha.
Well, glad the whole pack was able to weigh in on that one. And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
Well, it doesn't get much better than playoff basketball. Let's get back to the action here in round one. Chet Holmgren with a strong contribution so far in this one.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
And you are going to see this defense now switch things up against him, but he has the skill set to counter that.
And we're with you again as our round one coverage continues. Starting the second half, here's Tomas Isilow's foul. Santi Aldama is out there with Wells. Then it's Zach Edey. Then it's Morant. And it's Coward in at the 2 spot. For 3, Williams. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Thunder will retain possession. And so it's Oklahoma City with it. Right side, SGA. That one falls. Holmgren's got the lead up to 11 now for the Thunder.
That was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Now here's Webb. And it's Morant missing. Now here's Williams. Pass to SGA. On the wing Wallace. Here's Hartenstein. Good on the baseline, Jay. Hartenstein's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Yeah, Hartenstein processed that one quickly. He just caught it, and he let it fly. He didn't give the defense a chance to react.
And so the timeout here called by Tomas Isilov. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Morant scanning the floor. Pass to Edey. Pocket 6. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, getting a high percentage look right out of the locker room to start the second half. Exactly what they were looking for.
The kick out to Williams. Morant against Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Hartenstein in the corner. Here's Wallace. It's the 3-point play. Wallace has got to show you bucket tonight.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now here's Morant. 6 points for him. Pass to Coward. A 3-pointer, no good. And it's Williams with the ball for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Bounce pass from SGA. Holmgren gets the bucket.
And great job from Holmgren. I like when he shows confidence attacking inside.
Here's Aldama. Here's Coward. Wallace covering. Here's Wells. Off target from 3-point range. The Thunder leading by 16. Holmgren with a screen on Morant. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Edey picks one up.
And Holmgren possesses sky-high potential. His length and versatility making him such an intriguing prospect.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that.
Absolutely.
That one misses.
And that is disappointing. He is someone they normally rely on from the line.
Pass to Clark. Now Edey. And as we end the 3rd quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Thunder out in front, up by 16. And for 2K Sports, we'll be back here at Paycom Center right after this. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Well, the vision, the placement of the pass, and then the timing. You just can't do it any better.
NBA playoffs, round one. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action on the court. Out on the perimeter, Wallace and Williams. Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. And it's SGA getting the point guard. It's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City.
A dynamic two-hand jam.
And right in the face of the defender. Now Holmgren. Now SGA. The response. Finally at home.
Everyone's thrilled to see Holmgren scoring so well. And this is the kind of effort that can carry on well throughout the year.
And we have a timeout called by Thomas Isola. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. And now, yep, this will be a brother's challenge. We thought that might happen. A review of the personal foul.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
Personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
The defense has to be extra cautious defending SGA because you know he's looking for opportunities to go to the line.
At the line for your thunder, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
No good on the free throw. That's off as well, so he misses both. The Grizzlies trail by 16. Edey with a screen on Wallace. Morant. Williams with the rebound.
Well, he's certainly more than capable of hitting that shot, but somehow, even with no defense, he came away empty.
Gilgeous-Alexander. It's good.
And guys, just really impressed. They made big plays when it counted, and that's why it's going to be on to the next round for the Thunder.
Great, generous ball movement tonight. A thing of beauty.
Yeah, a remarkable team effort. They got everyone involved.
And as usual, some extra work tonight in what was a quality big impact game for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
A big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving, finding guys when they would flash over.
So Memphis ends up going with a new group. Got a piece of it. Six on the shot clock. All right, here's Williams. No good. There's 49 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Jackson pulls it down. What an assist! On offense, here are the Thunder. Holmgren with a screen on Jerome. SGA against Jerome. Doesn't get that one. 30 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Here's Prosper. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Now Jackson. Jerome fires. SGA. And they're going to move on to the conference semifinal. And you got to feel good about getting huge season.
You know, Kevin, each game is just so significant and magnified. This has got to feel really good.
And that about wraps it up, folks. We hope you've enjoyed our broadcast of the NBA Western Conference quarterfinals. Alongside
I'm gonna make this one a little
Anthony
faster.
and our
I just
reporter,
wanted
Allie
to make it look like
LaForce.
a real play.
This is Kevin Harlan saying
I'm
thanks
gonna
for
make
watching,
this one a little
folks.
faster.
And now, our player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Oh, say does that star...
Here we go. Tip-off goes to the Clippers. Now the opening lineup for the Los Angeles Clippers. Kawhi and Collins are the forwards. Darius Garland is out there with Benedict Mathurin. And it's Lopez in at the pivot spot and in the middle. Now here's SGA. From 20 feet. Kawhi Leonard comes up with a rebound.
He just missed it. He's typically solid from this range.
Outside Garland. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Inside, Garland outplays his size, using speed and agility to get it done.
Now Gilgeous-Alexander. To the inside. Here's Holmgren. And the big finish by Holmgren.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
And we're about a minute into the first. To the middle. And it's Lopez with the jam.
Chalk that up. Lopez won't miss many of those.
And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Pass to Holmgren. Back to SGA. Holmgren with a screen on Garland. Just 4 to shoot. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander sinks the tray.
Outside, inside, in between. It doesn't matter. SGA is lethal.
Inside. Here's Lopez. And it's Lopez with the jam.
Creating a high percentage look with a good decision on that pass.
With the crossover. Williams finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Williams. Holmgren, the pass to Williams. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander drills it from deep. SGA's got 6.
Defenses used to be able to live with Shai taking that shot, but that's not the case anymore.
Leonard passes to Garland. Now Lopez. Back to Garland. Back to Lopez. Off target from outside. The Thunder have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Outside, Williams. Hartenstein in the post. Collins there. Back to Hartenstein. Second shot opportunity. Misses the layup.
Give the defense credit there. Normally, that's 2 points.
1 quarter in the books. And it's been a close one. Thunder out in front, leading by just 2. We'll get right back. Continuing our coverage of the Western Conference semifinals. Glad to have you back. And for the Thunder guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, it's simple. I mean, they started off strong, and they've been hot from beyond the arc since the get-go.
Well, the player and ball movement has been excellent. Finding space, operating in space. When they've gotten open shots, they've knocked them down.
On the floor for the Clippers, Miller is out there with Derrick Jones. Then there's Bradley Beal. Then there's Isaiah Jackson. And it's Garland in at the point guard position. Here's Beal. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. Holmgren outside. SGA against Miller. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Doesn't go in. 2 for 4 in this game. The Clippers trail. To the paint. And stolen by Holmgren. And stolen by Jackson. Now Los Angeles moving it up. Here's Jones. Holmgren with the block.
Wow, I mean, the 7'6" wingspan coming in handy. Holmgren loves spotting away shots just like this.
And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Kawhi Leonard checked in for Bradley Beal.
Coming out to the floor for the Clippers, number 2, Kawhi Leonard.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. Jackson finds Jones. Jackson surveying the D. It's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Clippers will retain possession. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
It's a different kind of defense teams play in the postseason. Much more intense, more in your face. High energy plays like that one are winning plays.
And Los Angeles making a change here. Mathurin's checked in. So it's Los Angeles now. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Garland against SGA. Hartenstein with a screen on Garland. Clock is at 3. Goes up on the wing. Misses off the left iron. The Clippers have gone 0 for 4 in the second quarter. Jackson can't get it to go.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on a lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Hartenstein, great positioning on the putback.
There you go. Relentless pursuit of the ball. I love it. He never stopped working.
Clippers trail by 4. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Pass to Mathurin. Fires for 3. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got 6 rebounds now in the game. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Gilgeous-Alexander no good. Now here's Mathurin. He's guarded closely. And he banks in the layup.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
He gets it up. And it's good. Hang on here. The officials may want to take a look at it on the replay monitor. Well,
the previous play is under review.
Bring out the monitor and see if he got it off in time.
Yeah, they're going to review that shot to make sure he got it.
After review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
Here, but no harm in going back to the foot. Making absolutely certain.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's the Thunder up 4. All right, Allie's ready to go. Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game.
We knew this one wouldn't be easy. Their backs against the wall. I think they're playing well at home, but they're up against a tough team.
And looking at where the Thunder stand in the series, I'm curious. You guys both played in a lot of playoff games. What's a game 1 like?
To me, it's the most important game of the series.
Thanks for tuning in. Now.
And time for us to get back into it here in game 1. You have to like what we're seeing from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
2 big bodies inside with Holmgren and Hartenstein in the middle. SGA and Wallace in the backcourt. And it's Williams in at the 3. That's the group from Mark Daigneault starting the second half. Hartenstein, and the shot goes down. Hartenstein's got his second basket.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, that's a harbinger of things to come. He's looking at having a very big second half.
Collins outside. On the arc. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time.
And sometimes Collins makes this look so effortless, as if the three-shot is just that easy.
SGA deciding where to go with it. Down low. Here's Holmgren. Bam! Rocking the rim.
Excellent check balls at play, and he leads his teammate perfectly.
And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for the Clippers. Trailing by 5. Lopez passes to Garland. The three. Mathurin. Oh, and another three for the Clippers.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
1:36 left in the third quarter. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. And a big finish by Holmgren.
And before he even leaves the floor, Holmgren has the ball at rim line.
Clippers trail by 4. And it's Lopez with the jam.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
The game now all tied up.
Then you see Garland out there running, hustling to make a play.
The Thunder have gone 3 of 3 in the second half. For the lead. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. 43 seconds left in the third. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 4th assist with that last one. Los Angeles has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Outside Garland. Lets the three fly. Sinks it from distance. Garland's got 5 points in the quarter.
Rise and fire. I just love how assertive Garland is on offense.
SGA passes to Hartenstein. Now Holmgren. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Holmgren with a screen on Leonard. Inside. And a big finish by Holmgren.
And you know, as a roller, Holmgren shows great hands, and he makes nice adjustments moving downhill.
There's one on the clock. No good on the buzzer beater. 3 quarters of play and a close one here. Thunder out in front. They lead by 1. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Served him up. Tasty room service dime right there.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. And so in the game for Los Angeles, it's Collins at power forward with Lopez at center. Benedict Mathurin is out there with Darius Garland. And it's Leonard in at the 3. Oklahoma City trailing. Now SGA. Ooh, strong finish, SGA.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Now Leonard. Holmgren with the block.
I mean, what an incredible reach he has. Holmgren should strike fear into any shooter when he's on the floor.
Holmgren with the screen on Garland. Now Holmgren. Lopez with the steal. They've got numbers. Leonard fires. Leonard gets there for the fast break finish.
He's got that clutch gene. It's in his DNA for sure.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Garland. outside. Just 5 to shoot. Williams. Oh, the sweet floater.
Williams is like a vibe. I mean, this guy gets it. He knows they need points there, and he takes it upon himself to deliver.
Leonard against Caruso. Here's Collins. Ready off the pass. He lays it in.
And the confidence Collins has is impressive. Doesn't feel any pressure taking these big shots.
SGA against Garland. Now Caruso. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Garland pulls it down. And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for Los Angeles. It's a 1-point game.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Mather. Now pass to Williams. Oh, he goes to the glass with that one.
It's great to see guys go back down under pressure. Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
And timeout called by Ty Lue. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. All right, guys, how do you see him managing the next possession?
It's always interesting to see what play a coach has saved for a situation like this.
And we call those ATOs, or plays run after a timeout. They often make the difference in the game.
And they commit an intentional foul. See another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor. That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock at this time of the game.
He hits the first one, and that'll put him up 2. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
He stepped up to the line and handled business that time. It's still a 1-possession game.
And Ty Lue has called a timeout. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. Given the situation here, what sort of strategy needs to be top of mind?
I think they should have prepared for this scenario. Little time, need a 3. Of course, the defense will be defending the line, but nobody said it was going to be easy. You got to try to find a way.
And the Oklahoma City Thunder will move on. And they start out the postseason with a bang, a big-time victory.
The attitude they came out with was aggressive and wanted to set the tone from the jump, and they did just that.
Time for us to say goodbye. We hope you enjoyed our second-round coverage of the NBA Western Conference playoffs. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching. And now let's take...
I feel right now. You say it's just a... I know. I lied to you way before I had you right in someone. But then again, I can be... Baby, I don't wanna sound righteous. I got 20 like Bisons. I just any money I pick. She ain't even really my type in out here. She been losing herself to the night shift. She been losing herself and I get it. Oh girl, yeah, I get it. Yeah, and you've been fighting for your shot and you've been searching for your spot. Girl, I fit it. Yeah, girl, I fit it. Yeah. Oh, you think you got your groove? Or you want someone like you? Tell me that you still love. It's 5 a.m. and I'm right now. Tell me, can we still? One-on-one, I'm in the zone right now. Tell me, am I still? Telling you just how I feel right now. You say it's just a...
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Game 1. 2K Sports presents the playoffs of the NBA. Kevin Harlan here alongside Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. Looking now at the lineup for both teams tonight. Some names out of action.
Yeah, and in the postseason, you'd love to win, but neither team is, and they've just got to deal with it.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Guard and off guard, filled by DiVincenzo and Edwards. Here we go. The big man on the floor for him, Randall and Gobert. And it's McDaniels out to through the small forward. And for the Thunder, at the guard spots will be seen Gilgeous-Alexander and Wallace. Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. And it's Williams at the 3. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 5 on the clock. He's looking for Hartenstein and finds him. Over Gobert. And the shot no good, a bit short.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that. Lucky right there.
Here's Randall. Hartenstein and slams it down.
Wow, Julius Randle with a little flavor on the finish.
Let's see the connected cam angle on that stunning play, brought to you by AT&T. And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Take a look at the Thunder. I think it's another pressure-packed game for them, and the atmosphere here couldn't be any better.
They're no strangers to this kind of situation. They're used to it by now. And with a trip to the finals at stake, I think they'll be at their sharpest tonight.
Randall with the bucket.
Well, that's Randall working in his comfort zone. You can see how confident he is on his ability to score inside.
First quarter, just over a minute played. And that one goes out of bounds. As touched by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And you have to be more careful with the basketball. These are possessions that you don't get back.
1:52 left here in the first quarter. Outside Edwards. DiVincenzo with the screen on Wallace. Back to DiVincenzo. Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it in. Here's Oklahoma City. 4-point game. A 3. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Here's Randall. Tags in, coming off the assist from Edwards. Randall's got 6 points.
Well, Anthony Edwards plays with joy, and you love to see him get his teammates involved. Pretty pass.
And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. Spins. Fires the 3. Rebound, Minnesota. McDaniels passes to DiVincenzo. Outside Edwards. Drills the three-pointer.
Boy, what a good-looking stroke. Ready on the catch, Anthony Edwards. That jumper is nice.
SGA surveying the defense. A new lineup here for the Timberwolves.
Substitution on the floor.
Minnesota with the ball. 9 points in a row. Good run for him right now. To the middle. And stolen by Williams. And now a fast break for the Thunder. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
You love how fast Shai Gilgeous-Alexander gets into that shooting motion. As soon as he touches his hands, it is ready to go.
Mr. Anderson. Lee pass was put in just the right spot.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
On the wing, Wallace. Now Hartenstein. Now Williams. McCain finds SGA. Buries the long-range jumper. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his second best of the game. And so it's Minnesota with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We're back at the Western Conference Final. Happy to have you with us here on 2K Sports. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. Randall and Reed holding down the post spots. Dosunmu is out there at the counter. And it's Shannon in at the 3 spot. For 3. That one misses. 3 shots all come up empty. Outside Williams. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Williams. Stolen by Michael Conley. Here's Shannon. Nice move. He lays it in.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Thunder trailing by 8. Here's the screen. Pass to McCain. McCain sets a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
That was big. They've done a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs.
And a timeout called by Chris Finch. He's ready to talk things through with them. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to McDaniels. Here's Edwards. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
That is big-time strength from Anthony Edwards. He's got the perfect basketball frame.
Minnesota shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. Free throw good, Edwards. 1:16 left to play here in the second quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander against DiVincenzo. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Hartenstein. SGA trying to free himself up. And it goes down 2 points. Hartenstein's got his first basket of the night. DiVincenzo gets to Gobert. Back to DiVincenzo. SGA with the steal. Over in the corner, Williams. Now, here's SGA. With the shot. And rebounded by McDaniels. Minnesota leading by 7. No one near Edwards as he lets it fall. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall.
The work that Anthony Edwards is putting in as a shooter is there. That range shot so important. Nice three-point look right there.
And it's SGA missing.
Boy, he's trying to get this team apart, but the bucket simply will not go down.
Here's Edwards. Got it. Edwards converts for 2.
Slow rotation there defensively, and he gets a wide open look from mid-range.
And I'll tell you look up at the scoreboard, that's correct. They have a big lead for a reason.
The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. Timberwolves lead by 12. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Fans, please select your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court.
Welcome, folks. Game 1.
They've got to play with more force defensively, you ask me. You got to make them feel you.
Yeah, touch them up if you have to right now.
And looking at where the Thunder... Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back.
And we're ready to get back into the action here in Game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
And with all the pressure he must have felt coming into this one, it didn't faze him one bit. Fantastic start.
Boy, he has been locked in, all about business, just going out there and doing what he does best.
Out on the perimeter, Wallace and Williams. Jared McCain is out there with Isaiah Hartenstein. And it's SGA in at the point. And that's who Mark Dagnall starts the second half.
Guard him big, guard him small. Julius Randle is so crafty on the interior, it matters not. He's going to finish.
On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Defended by DiVincenzo. McCain, a screen on DiVincenzo. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Hands the 12-footer. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 7 points.
If you're guarding SGA in the pick and roll play, stop the ball, because otherwise Shea's going to get to where he wants to go.
Edwards. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. Down by 12. Off on the layup.
This guy's such a talented finisher, but the D does just enough.
Outside for Randall. Misses the 3. He's all alone. A nice shot by McCain.
Good job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Holding the Minnesota. Edwards, no good.
Most defenses want to protect the paint first. Great job there.
DiVincenzo against Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Hartenstein in the corner. Shot clock at 6. McCain finds Williams on the wing. Wallace. And it's off from three-point range. Wallace against Edwards. Now here's Randall. Guarded closer. Here's Gobert. Out of bounds. Oklahoma City's next possession.
That's a miscommunication. We'll see that happen.
Miles Reed, Terrence Shannon, Ayo Dosunmu, Mike Conley.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Williams for 3. They grab their own miss. Hartenstein with the screen for SGA. Hartenstein and a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. SGA's got 3 assists tonight. And here's Edwards. 11 points in the game. Pass to Conley to end the cold streak. Hits it from three-point range.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves. They lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of the game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
You know a thing or two about a point guard's job. Set the table for your teammates. Done there perfectly.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And look at the foul for the Timberwolves to start the fourth. The wingman, Edwards, and McDaniel. The big man on the floor for him, Randall and Gobert. And DiVincenzo in at the point guard. Here's McDaniel. Now Edwards from outside. Hartenstein with the rebound.
Well, he's got a paint stroke. That one almost dropped.
Knocks down the third.
He talks so inappropriately about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander as a scorer. How about that dive?
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He's not taking any chances. He wants to huddle him up right away. And the Thunder going with the whole move about them. Now we'll hear from Alan LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Chris Finch said to the team. He told his guys, let's not waste this advantage. Hold on to it. Stay aggressive. Let's not give up ground. Coach wants to see his team staying strong out there, guys.
And as always, Alan, great job. Thank you. Williams has a screen for George. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Beyond the lead, you can see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Edwards against Dort. Now Gobert. And there's the call on Jalen Williams. That's his first foul. Dort with the rebound. They're trailing by 8 and stolen by DiVincenzo. Outside Edwards. We've got 1:23 left to play here in the fourth. Gobert finishes inside on the nice dish.
You love the touch from Rudy Gobert. He's put a ton of work into his offensive game.
All right, here's Williams. And stolen by Randall.
And just not much more you can say, guys. It's the end of the line for one team and a hard-fought, well-deserved trip to the NBA Finals for Minnesota.
The coaching staff must be happy that they controlled the turnovers so well in this game.
Excellent self-control and patience tonight.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Anthony Edwards.
You love this guy's confidence. He believes every shot is going in, and boy, a whole lot of them did.
56 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Puts up the three. Gobert there for the rebound. They're this close to putting it away.
Yeah, they don't need to do anything special. Just take time off the clock.
Here's DiVincenzo. Now McDaniel. And he does not hit.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Well, it's been a hard-fought battle through much of the night. They just missed out on a couple of opportunities they'd love to do over.
Minnesota with the ball. 10-point lead. Now Edwards. It's stolen by Hartenstein.
Oklahoma City foul. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Good on the first, and that stretches their lead to 8.
Dante DiVincenzo. 2 shots.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 9-point ball game here.
That shuts down any idea of a comeback. That is big time under pressure.
And so the Minnesota Timberwolves win the series, and they will move on.
And what an amazing accomplishment. You could tell from the moment these playoffs began that this group was committed to making a deep run. They believed in themselves, and they continue to believe that they'll be the ones hoisting that Larry O'Brien trophy at the end of this postseason.
And they had to battle out a tough Western Conference to make it here. They overcame a lot of challenges along the way.
Yeah, I mean, credit to everyone from the players to the coaches to the front office. This team was built to contend, and all that hard work from everyone has paid off. Now they turn their attention to the ultimate prize, winning the NBA championship.
But for the moment, the celebration continues for the Western Conference champions. That concludes this broadcast of the Western Conference Finals.